So this fight week just keeps getting a lot weirder and weirder. Uh, so I watched the new UFC 297 embedded video, episode 3, that came out 6 hours ago. And when I woke up this morning, I didn't think I would be seeing Sean Strickland and Drix Duplessis being so cordial. Obviously, their press conference they had at the seasonal press conference was very dark. I don't know. I wasn't expecting this to be like a press conference where we see these guys, just be all nice with each other, especially after they had a brawl together. But these guys, it reminds me of girls in high school. In high school, girls were like, "Oh, I fucking hate that fucking bitch. I hate her and I hate this." And then they see each other. "Oh, give me a hug." They hug and they act like they're all friends and everything. Well, this is what happened with Dricus Duplessis and Sean Strickland. Sean Strickland gets up, takes his hat off, show of respect. Says, "Oh, is this the misso?" Of course it is. And then, yeah, they just have a nice chat and they shake hands and he says, "Thank you for being understanding," which is very interesting. I didn't think we'd see this from Sean Strickland, but it's weirdly wholesome. Now, maybe Sean Strickland had a knife fucking concealed on him somewhere, waiting to stab Dricus if he said a single word. Maybe that is a possibility. But I like this. I really did like this. But at the same time, I hated it at the same time. I was like, can you guys not like make up and kiss like after the fight? Like people are watching this because there's like bad blood behind it. We don't want you two to be like friends in there. We want to see you two try and kill each other, which they are still gonna do. But it's like, I don't know. Trash talk sells. I think at the press conference they're still gonna go at each other. Sean Strickland won't be able to help himself. He's not going to go up there and he's like, here's the thing, you guys. I love Dricus. Dricus, he's a great guy. He's the type of guy. Go to the bar with. We watch. Have a couple brewskis. Here's the thing, you guys. Like, he wouldn't come up there and say some nice things about Dricus Duplessis. I doubt that's going to be the case. I doubt he's going to go up there and he's going to be completely sucking Dricus off. Now, maybe that happens. Maybe he completely has a change. But if it is, that's like a real sign of mental weakness. You can if he was to go up there and just be like, "Yeah, you know what, Dricus, he's a great guy, great fighter." Especially after saying Dricus sucks. Because he said all this stuff about Dricus not being a good fighter. Dricus isn't... Dricus sucks, or Whitaker's either really bad, or Dricus is really good, and all this stuff. So, be interesting to see what comes from the press conference, because if it's just a completely nice press conference, that's really gonna not gonna lie, it's gonna be disappointing for me, just because I love drama. I can't lie, uh, I love when there's like some drama at the press conferences. Now maybe that's just the childhood WWE fan of me coming out, but I don't know, it makes the fight so much bigger when these guys are going at each other, when there's beef between it, when they don't touch gloves. Like, I feel like maybe they will touch gloves in the cage now. Like, doesn't really seem like there's really that hatred or beef. Like, I don't know, it's weird. Like, right? It's generally really odd. But obviously, at the fighter interviews, Dricus said, if he's gonna stab me, I'll knock him out before he can stab me. So I think there'll be a little bit of showmanship at the press conference. I think that the beef is still there. Sean Strickland will find someone to get pissed off about. Another thing I wanted to mention, just briefly, was Sean Strickland. Let's just let me just. Where is it? This.
Swamp, you guys, a swamp. You become a champion, you become a star, and someone says, "Let me ask you something. Are you gay? No, are you? Let me know. Are you gay? Can I get an answer? Well, no, I'm asking. This is a part of. Are you a gay man? I'm an ally of the community. Okay. If you had a son and he was like, you had a son, he was gay, you'd be like, "Oh man, you don't want a grandkid." No problem with it. Oh man, well, dude, you're a weak fucking man, dude. You're part of the fucking problem. You elected Justin Trudeau, like, with you fucking when he sees the bank accounts, like, you're just fucking pathetic, and the fact that you have no fucking backbone And has he shut down your fucking country and seized bank accounts? You ask me some stupid shit like that, go fuck yourself. Move the fuck on, man.
That doesn't really answer the question, but I did want to ask also things you said about the trans community. You said this past October when they announced the Bud Light sponsorship that you'd go so hard on Bud Light in your next fight they'll have to accept me or denounce me when they know what and will know what they stand for. Are you?
This guy's like that. This Canadian's not that Canadian.
Are you still going to use your fight time to kind of speak on that?
Here's the thing about Bud Light. 10 years ago, to be trans was a mental fucking illness. And now all of a sudden, people like you have fucking weaseled your way into the world. You are an infection. You are the definition of weakness. Everything that is wrong with the world is because of fucking you. And the best thing is the world's not buying it. The world's not buying your fucking bullshit you're fucking peddling. The world is not saying, you know what? You're right. Fucking chicks have dicks. The world's not saying that. The world's saying, no, there are two genders. I don't want my kids being taught about, who they could fuck in school. I don't want my kids being taught about, their sexual preference. Like, dude, this guy is the fucking enemy. You want to look at the fucking enemy to our world? It's that motherfucker right there, asking these stupid fucking questions.
We've got a pretty supportive game last week.
So that was a very colourful answer. I don't really know why the fuck he asked that. Like, he just, obviously he knows Sean Strickland's going to say something controversial. Like, he wasn't asked, he wasn't thinking, yeah, you going to apologise? Like, you going to apologise to the gay community, Sean? Like, he's obviously not going to do it. It's Sean Strickland. You know what the fuck was going to happen when you asked that question. He could act like, you actually didn't answer my question? It's like, bro, you knew what you were doing. It's Sean Strickland. Obviously, he's going to have a controversial answer about stuff. It's fucking Sean Strickland. Now, do I agree with everything Sean just said there? No, I don't. Do I understand what his perspective on the situation is? Yes, I do. I do understand his perspective on everything. But yeah, I don't know. It's just a fucking whole can of worms there. That, like, I don't know. The report. I've seen people saying that the reporter's like gangster and all this stuff, and he's like a badass for asking that question. It's like, what does he fucking lose asking that question? He's a reporter. He's not gonna get fucking punished. Sean Strickland can't go and beat him up over it. Now maybe he would. Maybe Sean Strickland catches that reporter in the parking lot. That's a whole different story. But I don't know. That was really weird. People are really acting like, I think his name's like Alexander Lee. People are acting like he's like some badass reporter now. It's like, bro, he just asked a very basic question. Like, Sean, you've actually made some controversial, I don't know if you know this, Sean, but you've actually made some very controversial statements. It's like, it's Sean Strickland. Sean Strickland makes the first thing in the morning, Sean Strickland makes a controversial statement. Like, I don't know. I just think it's a stupid question to ask. I understand why he asked it. He's a reporter. He should ask questions like that, but like, not to Sean Strickland. Sean Strickland he's gonna double down on it. He's gonna double down on it. So it's like, if this was asking any reasonable fighter, yeah, fair enough. But like, he can't act like he didn't want a response like that from Sean Strickland. Like, obviously you wanted a response like that. You asked Sean Strickland, like, that question. Like, of course he's gonna respond back like, here's the thing, you guys, I don't fucking give a fuck what this fucking little Canadian fucking has to say about it. This fucking Canadian, he's not even fucking Canadian, dude. Like, you're not so nice. You're not really that Canadian, dude. Like, I agree with the Justin Trudeau shit, though. Fuck Justin Trudeau. Shout out to my Canadians out there. Every single Canadian I know somehow hates Justin Trudeau, but he is the Prime Minister, so I don't know. I feel like I'm meant to be non-political, but I just want to say, fuck Justin Trudeau. If he wants to, I've seen he had a boxing match a few years ago. Let's go with me and Justin Trudeau. I'll do it. I'll take back freedom for Canada. Don't worry, I got you boys. I got all the base Canadians out there. I will fight Justin Trudeau, but that will never happen. Definitely not. He's busy fucking up the country. He can't go and have a boxing match right now. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to talk about that briefly. But yeah, Sean Strickland, Drcius du Plessis, squash the beef, which is nice to see. And yeah, Sean Strickland's never going to be allowed back in Canada if Justin Trudeau has his way. Sean Strickland goes to all these countries. Like, there is a reputation that Australia is like some nanny state, which, trust me, it's not. We are not that bad. Compared to like Canada and the UK, we're really not like a nanny state. I wouldn't say like we can do quite a lot. My state in particular was probably the biggest nanny state at one point. Like we were just having lockdown after lockdown, but everything is like cleared up now. But just looking at it like objectively, like Canada is probably a lot worse. But like Sean Strickland's going to all these like so-called like nanny states in the West. Like next we just need to get Sean Strickland in like the heart of Chechnya, like going on the like, here's the fucking thing you get. Here's the thing about Kritirov. You know, here's the fucking thing. You look at this fucking guy, man, with his fucking beard. Look at this fucking guy, dude. Like, you know, we need Sean Strickland in like Chechnya. Then we need him in North Korea. Here's the thing about Kim Jong Un, guys. Look at this fucking guy, this fat little fucking 5'2" Chinaman. Like, you look at this fucking guy, dude. Like, you'd say something along them lines, you know. Obviously, I know he's North Korean, he's Korean, but you know, I'm just saying this is what Sean Strickland would say. And then maybe, who knows, fucking Sean Strickland goes to what even fucking other country would he go to at this point? What other countries have like a, you know, Sean Strickland will go to the heart of Hamas. Here's the fucking thing about Hamas, you guys. You know, they just need to fucking surrender. You know, dude, they just need to fucking surrender, dude. Like, come on. They're gonna keep getting bombed to Kingdom Come. Come on, guys. We gotta fucking sort this shit out, dude. Like, come on. So here's the fucking thing, you guys. Look at Hamas. They're gonna fucking lose this thing, you guys. So it goes to Ukraine. Here's the thing about Zelensky. I could just go on and on. I love just like talking about hypothetical Sean Strickland situations. Sorry, I carried on a little bit too much there. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you give this video a like. Make sure you subscribe. Give me your thoughts on Sean Strickland and Drcius du Plessis burying the hatchet before their fight, and also let me know your thoughts on the reporter asking Sean Strickland his thoughts on the gay community, his comments on the gay community, the LGBTQ RSPS, I don't even know what it is at this point, LGB, lesbian, gay, bi, trans, intersex, allies, plus, I think that's what it is, LGBTQ I don't even know at this point. There's so many more. But anyway, respect to that community. Yeah. Anyway, you know, let's just hear Sean Strickland. Give me your thoughts on Sean Strickland's thoughts on that community. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.